Hey guys, what's up? Dark Skywolf coming at you with more Underground Garage. Just thought we'd do a quick stream to check out the new drift update if we can figure out how it all works. They actually put this update out yesterday. If y'all know any of these cars and what the engines might be, let me know. The more research I do, it seems like all these cars are inline sixes. So, but I don't want to do that. I think this is possibly an M4 or an M3. There was not a two-door M5, but I think an M4 is a possibility. Again, the M4s had inline sixes, so that's kind of unfortunate that like all these cars' stock engines are in fact inline sixes. Well, for the most part, not all of them. Of course, we have not finished researching all of the vehicles yet. The fact that M series is, or sorry, black line is a higher number, it's an N50, and this is an A70, makes me think it's an M4. Kind of newer model. But I could be wrong. So the last cars we have not completed is the black line N50, so that's one. The Forex Bull or the Mustang, the Miata has not been completed, which don't know why I can't place it, and the Nexa, we have not put the correct engine in this vehicle either. So those are kind of the four cars we haven't done. We are still working on getting that ECU upgrade. I think my next step is going to be check out the black line N50. Now, I don't know if like the drift updates have to be done in, because what they did was change differential. So if I go to differential, so if I hit all, shop, all, let's highlight a differential and see. Differential, okay. Okay, so there it is. There's the drift option now. Drift, stock, tier 1, tier 2, okay. So, I'm kind of curious. We've got some cars that we could put one of these differentials in, just for testing. Now the question is the drift differential available at the black market? Probably not. So if it's set specifically for drifting, it probably doesn't have any tiers to it. But we're going to head over to the black market real quick. We do have a couple cars we can put these differentials in, possibly. I'm gonna have to lower my graphics settings back down a little bit. Alright, so I'm just curious. I go all differential. Yep, see there isn't a drift one at the black market. So these are just the racing ones, okay. What engines do we have in these guys?
Just know it works like a charm.
So that's got 5-liter V8. That's got Titan Power Core.
No questions here.
I think, let's just go ahead and buy this guy and let's go change the differential in him. Make him a drift differential. Just for testing purposes right now, nothing more. Probably need to put drift tires on it as well. Alright, so let's move this guy off the lift for right now. And let's put this guy... Oh, nope, nope, nope. Put this guy on the lift. Alright, let's see if we can switch out this differential real quick. So that's suspension. We need to get to the differential. To do that, we gotta take off all this stuff. I don't know why I have to take all this off. Like, there's nothing now connected to that differential, but you still have to take all this stuff off real quick. We are gonna change the tires anyways. We gotta get some drift tires. I mean, it's honestly not that much to take off. I was being a little dramatic. Just like maybe, what, 12 parts? Something like that. Alright, so we need an N50 drift differential, and we need some tires and wheels. So let's do shopping list. Oh, sorry, not shopping list. All. We can go and get to the tires. So let's just go with some 20s for right now. Well, actually, let's do some 18s on this BMW. 4. Let's get some 18-inch BBSs. Now let's go get the drift differential. We're looking at the N50. There it is. $2,000. Okay. Now, let me read what else is in the update real quick, because I didn't read it all, which was my bad. Because it says drift update. So tier stock, open differential, tier drift, lock differential, extreme drift configuration, tier 1 viscosous LSD, which is a basic OEM upgrade, and tier 2 Torsen LSD high-end racing solution. Okay. So that's the differential systems. Rotation range adjusted by the steering system. So there are different steering systems now. The drift is a 70-degree rotation, whereas like the default's 50. Tier 2 is 45. Tier 1 is 47. They also fix tuning missions, fix material restoration, fix sandblasting parts, fixed intercooler assembly blocking, and fixed chaos engine parameter assignment physics applications. So we also then need a steering mechanism. What is that called? Is it just power? Is it just a steering system? Yeah. Alright, and then we need the N50. Alright, so look for the N50. Okay, we are going to have to upgrade all our other systems now, because, like, all the steering systems have been updated, it looks like. We are on the N50, looking for the drift. So there we go. And then did they change? Anything else? And also, can I buy... Yeah, I can buy the tier 2 steering modification at the black market. Okay. So let's try to get this off real quick. What all do we gotta take off? Just the steering wheel? Nice. Alright. So let's go ahead. Put on the drift steering knuckle. And let's come back here and put on our new drift differential. And we can put all the other parts on. I'm not too worried about these being stock right now. This is just kind of a test to play with the new physics. Put on the other side. Then we will go fix our wheels. And then we will be ready to test this out. Alright, let me go ahead and bump down my settings down to, let's just do high. And then let's go put these wheels together, and then we can try drifting this N50. I probably need to pull out my controller for this. Ooh, come on. There we go. Probably isn't the best car for drifting, but... Right. Alright, time to switch controller. Check this out. Okay, maybe we do need two parts for this. Interesting. It's very responsive. I don't even have to hit like the brakes or anything. Okay, I did have to hit the brakes that time. This would probably be easier in a manual transmission as well. Oh, I bet this means we can do a J-turn now. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Also, my controller's got stick drift, so that's not helping. Oh yeah, that was nice. So yeah, it's actually not bad. I'm kind of impressed. The rev limits are a little low, I think, for drifting though. Probably the only thing, cause like, whoops. Typically when you're drifting, you're probably not gonna be over like, I don't know, 120 kilometers an hour. But like at that low, it tends to fade out pretty quickly. Well, that wasn't bad. Now I'm curious, can we do a 360? Not quite. But look at that J-turn though, there we go. So I need to go like straight here. You be bad me. Just chilling doing some drifting. Hold on, let's get some speed and try to drift this corner up here on the right side. Ah. So the counter steering's not working great for drifting, but it's almost. It's very responsive. But it's still not bad. I could see this could be fun. I don't know, like I said, the rev limits need to be higher though. Because that wasn't like too bad, but see, it fizzles out pretty quickly. I don't know, I'm not really an expert drifter anyway, so I'm not one to give feedback on this. I do think it's going to add a nice mechanic to the game, especially if they had drift races at some point in time. But what I don't see is, I mean, I guess if you learn the tracks, maybe certain tracks could be better in a drift setup. I don't know, let's try this. This is a good one to test it out on though. See, like I said, it's fizzling out too quick. Woohoo! Barely made that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this one. That's okay. I wasn't not really set up for that anyways. Okay, now I'm trying to think. Is it this one that goes back? I mean, it'll get us back there. I don't know, some of the tighter tracks like around town, this might be a good way to manage them. And then I think we go... Oh. I don't think this doesn't quite look like 70. Well, okay, actually that did look like 70. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be interesting though, because now you're gonna, depending on how you drive vehicles, you might need a lesser angle, which honestly, maybe I ought to put a default steering knuckle back on my... Well, no, the issue with the Viper is it's turning not enough at higher speeds. I really do appreciate that devs like putting so much work into this game. And like, I think they're on the right track. I think they are on the right track for sure. I just hope they've got enough like momentum behind them to keep it going. 'Cause like, I would hate to see a game like this that has so much potential like fizzle out just because the devs don't have no support. Cause like, it's a really cool idea. Yeah, this might be a good one to test it on, because I believe this is a tighter track or tighter time trial. Oh, too much counter steer. It's alright. I'm not worried that I won't make this race. Not worried at all. Oh yeah, I definitely got going too fast on that one. That was on me. Like, I shouldn't have hit that so fast. Like, I mean, the fact that they're putting so much time into the drift method, like, tells me they're probably gonna add a drift mode at some point in time. But I mean, like, nowadays, drift is kind of woven into car culture, you know? Like, more so than it used to be. Man, now I'm gonna want to set up like a drift setup for all my vehicles. I'm gonna need a drift and a race setup. Drift race and stock setup. And yeah, now this is all stock parts. It doesn't have any tier 1 or tier 2 parts. So like if I upgrade it to tier 2 parts, this might be better actually. But for now, let's check out some more vehicles, see what engines we can put in them. So let's look at the Miata next. What was in the Miata? And I also want to pull up my spreadsheet. Now again, I'm not planning to play like too long today. I'm just kind of I wanted to test out the new update. I mean, they put this out yesterday on July 4th, so I just wanted to check it out. They put it out yesterday afternoon, I think. Probably by the time I was done streaming, they had put it out. Um, okay, so let's check the Mazda Miatas. And I'm thinking this is probably first generation. Let me get it on the list so we can check it out more so. You can see it more in the light. Granted, if it is Gen 1. Yeah, it's Gen 1. First generation, okay, and would have had a straight 4. So an inline 4, and is a 1.8 liter. Okay. So it's going to be another silent rush engine. Oops, my caps lock was on, so let me fix that. Oh yeah, I need to give y'all the link to the Excel sheet that I've been working on. Okay. I think right now, y'all can correct me, but right now, I think I'm going to say that the other BMW we have is a BMW M4 Coupe, or M4. The Mazda Miata would have been first gen. Would have featured technically it would have been a 1.8 liter engine, not a 2 liter, but they don't have 1.8 liter, so we're going to go with the 2 liter. Again, you have to remember this game is like based loosely off real cars. It's not supposed to be exact replicas. What I do want to see is what version that new Toyota Supra is. The Toyota GR Supra would have been hmm. Um, Toyota Supra. I forgot. Is it 6th or 7th gen, maybe? First gen. Third gen. You scroll all the way down. Here we go. Oh no, it's only 5th generation. Okay. So 5th generation. Okay, so what other cars do we need to figure out? We need to figure out the 350 and the Ford Mustang. Alright, so let me put in Ford Mustang. Now this one would have had multiple engines, and the Shelby Cobra is probably the version we're going to be looking at. So we might be able to get a different engine for once. Okay, so I think this is not the newest generation, but the generation right before that, which would have been, what, 6th generation? Yeah, 6th generation for sure. And the options were the 5-liter Coyote V8, the 3.7-liter V6, the 2.3-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder. So I'm probably going to say that this 5-liter V8 is going to be... Well, what did the GT500s and the Shelbys, what engines did they have? Okay, they had a 5.2-liter. So yeah, it's probably the 5-liter V8 then. So yeah, we've got one of those on the rack here. So it's the Ultra Torque 5-liter V8. Of course, we got the supercharger on there. So let's go ahead and see if we've got all the parts to put this on. And then we'll have another car completed with stock parts. I do hate how the supercharger covers up the coils or whatever. That's unfortunate, but that is what it is. Do we have the clutches for this? We do not. So we need the clutch cover. We should have the transmission, and we're gonna need the intercooler, I believe. Let me just double check and make sure I don't have an intercooler. Nope, I do not. So we've officially used our intercoolers. That is another engine out of our arsenal. So yeah, M4 or M3. I'm leaning more towards an M4. And now let's check the Nissan 350Zs. And see what engine would have been in that. So this is what... So technically the 240 would have probably been like the kind of first generation. Yep, fair lady. Then you had the 280 second generation, third generation. This is probably 5th generation. Because 6th generation would have been the 370, and this is not a 370. Okay, so the Nissan 350 5th generation. So we're going to put the 5-liter V8 fork engine in the Mustang. Sorry, Ultra Torque V8. Ultra Torque 5-liter V8. Let's go test the speed on this engine. Ah! 235. Car got in my way. Hold on, let's go farther out. I think this thing could probably do about 240. I'm just kind of using the nitrous to get it up to its top ends. Oh, this engine takes off pretty quick though. Oh, lag spike. Woo, come on now. Come on now. I think my game's about to crash. Okay. Hold on. Go to medium. See if that helps. My encoder about crashed, it seems like. Alright, so we were at about 240. We hit a car. Okay, 236 and it's not budging. So we're gonna say 236. So that's the 5-liter V8. That would have been Ford Coyote. That would have been the Coyote engine. So we were at 236, which right now is the fastest engine, but I can't get a full read on the V10s yet. Or, well, I haven't done a full read on the V10s yet, because I can't test them in the Dodge. Excuse me. Alright, another car completed. That back wing's a little overboard. I need a bigger spoiler to go with it. I need a bigger spoiler to go with it, but I think that was the lightest one available. Alright, so we were about to figure out what engine the 350 has. Nissan Z-Series. I'm pretty sure it's a V6, but I just want to make sure the Nismo didn't have a V8 engine. It's hard to believe. These cars were only 30 grand when they first released. Can't get a new car for under like 60 grand nowadays. I mean, I paid 25 grand for my used Dodge Challenger. Okay, so yeah, it was a V6 3.5 liter. We've only got one V6 engine in this game, correct? The V6 Ironheart? Yeah, okay. And we've got one of those on retaining, so let's go ahead and put in that V6 Ironheart engine, and then we'll have to do a new... Alright, V6 Ironheart. I haven't completed this engine yet. Whoops. Oh man, that is unfortunate. Do I not have a V6 completed? Guess not. I'll have the V6 in anything else, correct? Nope. Oh no, my engine's gone. Ah. Did I like move it to the stand? Hold on, let me relog. Let me relog and see if it's gone forever. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Unfortunate, but that's fine. Let me just make sure I don't have more parts for it. Oh no, I've got... Yeah, I've got a lot of the parts, but not... I don't really have a lot of the parts. Take it back. Okay. And the Miata and the Blackline in 50. And do V6 Ironheart Enduro engine in that guy. I mean, this one has it already. I mean, this is just a stock one, though. It's not... Yeah, see, it's just stock. V6 Ironheart Enduro 3. And then let me see what the BMW M4 had in it. M4. And I'm pretty sure this was the first generation, and it had a 3-liter inline 6, of course. Wait, what the M4 GTS have in it? M4 GTS. Again, twin turbo, straight six. Okay. Yeah, I could see it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say it's an M4. It's an M4, and it had the inline six. Champion Edition had. Alright, yep. First gen BMW M4 Titan X Power Core engine. Okay. So let me just verify. Second generation. There we go. Excel sheet is ready. So, let's go ahead and get this V6 engine. We'll take this to the parts store. I'm just gonna buy all new parts and I'll... Oh, actually, hold up. I don't have enough to build an entire engine. I'm gonna have to finish one of these cars, so... Alright, let me get one of these cars up and running. Let's just grab the Mustang. Sure. Let's go get this up and running. I've got tires. I don't have the interiors, but I can get those parts. I'm gonna put the ugly rims on, the 15-inch ones we got from the black market. And I'm gonna go sell my black market car, because like, when I do build a drift car, I'm gonna build it from the ground up. I'm not gonna buy something off the black market. Alright, we gotta do that. Steering system. I don't know why I'm trying to put these in the things. I can just do this. Need utility and the forex bowl. Oh. So we got tires. We need the interior. Pedals, the steering wheel. I shouldn't need any of that stuff. Got an ECU in it already. We need a gear shifter. Yeah, let's just buy that. Pedals, get those. Seats. I mean, it's not like it has to be anything crazy. And I believe that is all we need. I mean, why don't we just go ahead and put those on as well? Oh, by the interior. Whoops. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. Chassis. Oh no, is this body? Yeah, body, I think. Need interior. Alright, let's get this over here. We'll do the sandblasting first. And then we should have enough to get this engine completed. And then that's probably going to be it for this stream. Again, I just really wanted to check out the drift physics, see what they added to it. I do want to try to get up to that 383 so I can see what that or 838 so I can see what that ECU upgrades for in that other shop. Because I don't know, I have no idea what it'd be for, if I'm being honest. Besides engine tuning, because it's a computer, but like I said, I don't know if they've got the infrastructure in place to do something like that. But I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. Alright. Let's move this over here and see what else we're missing to make this drivable. Oh, the other seat. Because, yeah, I doubt any of this is the issue. Okay, let's put the other seat in, and then I think this thing is ready to go. Yep. Alright, let's go sell this guy. Spent 4 grand on it, and then probably 8 grand at the junkyard, so 12 grand in total. The 3 grand. Let's go. Okay. So let's see, what cars do we have left? We've got, I mean, besides cars that we need to fix, we've got to get the BMW M4 up. Alright, we're gonna go sell that guy. And then we've got the Miata is the other car we have not completed yet. So these are the 3 cars that we don't have engines for just yet. We know what engines they need. We've just got to get the correct ones. And then I forgot. Did we finish this guy? I don't know if we ever finished that one. Yeah, okay, we did. Alright, so let's take this guy over to the black market real quick. We'll buy the parts for that. V6 engine. And then we'll go sell this BMW.
No questions here, just business.
I think we've got all the manifolds we need.
Looking for something special? I've got parts every driver dreams of. You know the rules. Pay, take, and drive away.
$9,000. Oh. Apparently I broke a blue neon. Alright. Covers. I think we've got those. We need the oil pan, water pump, oil pump, timing cover, pliable clutch we've got, power steering, AC compressor, drive belt, oil filter, balancer, drive belt, timing system, belt tensioner, timing cover, starter, we've got the throttle bodies. I think we've got the ignition system. I think we'll need nitrous injectors, so shopping list. We've actually got that. Do we want the aluminum head covers? Yeah, sure. Wait a minute. So does that thing we got a tier 2 oil pan on this engine? Okay, so we do need fuel system, but we should have ignition system. That we do. I guess we only needed one throttle body. Interesting, but they still have the coding for the level 2 oil pans in this. Huh. You wouldn't put this belt on without putting that timing cover on, but that's okay, it's just a game. Just a game. Let's go make sure we've got all the parts for the transmission. Okay. The intercooler, that's right. And then we'll fix that neon, that's at 0%. Oh, wait, that one's at 69%. That one's at 0%. 96. So is it this one? No. Huh. Hold up. Let me run over here real quick. Whoops. Alright, so let's see how fast this engine will go. And we got the grip tires on here, so that's good. Back up to 88 grand. We don't have the upgraded differential yet, but that's fine. Oh my goodness. Huh! Like, that was 282. This might be the quickest engine in the game. That makes no sense. Makes no sense to me. Can't get up to enough speed. Alright, so I think the best thing to do is like start back here. Take this corner, you just gotta watch out for the cars around the corner. Just wait for my nitrous to get maxed out. Is this really the quickest engine in the game? Well, of course we haven't tested the V10s yet. Oh, I wonder if it has to do with the tire grip, though. No, there ain't no way. I think I'm gonna say 280. I mean, we still haven't tested the V10s, and we haven't tested the Flash 6. Also, we haven't put this on the stand to see what its base HP is. Alright, we can always buy these parts later after we put these engines in something. Oh my goodness. 309. Holy cow. Take it back. Alright, let's head back to the garage. Let's put this engine on the stand and just see what we're sitting at. And then what are we missing? We're missing the 2-liter inline 4 for the Miata. And we're missing the Titan X power core for the M4. Is this thing a... Okay, yeah, this is a supercharger. Oh, and this is the engine where you gotta get the starter off. Or, well, one of the 2 engines where you gotta take the starter off, get the transmission off. So that's gonna change the weight on this a little bit. 342 and 431 with a weight of 93.6. It makes no sense this engine is that fast. But we haven't tried the flat 6 or any of the V10s. Oh, engine place, here we go. Did the intercooler get removed again? Sure did. Oh, wait, what's missing? Oh. Of course. So, should we... Let's add a max horsepower section to these cars. So this is the V6 and it's 537. And the max torque is 676. Alright, so I can test this V10. I'm gonna go ahead and put the V10 stock in this bad boy. And then, yep, I'm gonna have to go buy. Wait, that's not. How is all that missing on this car? Oh, I guess because I never finished this engine, apparently? Okay. I think this engine's busted. Ain't no way. Wait, what? Hold up. I think my engines are all messed up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this car's glitched out. Oh, I probably just lost my engines then. Oh no. Oh no. That is not good at all. That really sucks. That really sucks. I think I don't know. I would hate to start a new save, but I might have to do a new save because this is getting a little ridiculous right now. It's getting a little ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. So, is it this car? Oh no, yeah, it's this car, man. Hmm. Well. Hmm. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, granted, I could rebuild it from the ground up, but like, ay, ay, ay. Mm. Are there not? Are there tier 2 brakes now? Yeah, there are tier 2 brakes. Wait, hold up. I'm so confused. I am so confused right now. .4, I'm pretty sure that's the lowest, yeah. Ah, gummit. Oh my. My. Yeah, I'm gonna put the standard lights on. I mean, for right now, we're gonna put the Stark or the Hosh V10 in it, so. Are there now tier mufflers as well? Did they add all that stuff back into the game? They might have. They might have added all the tier 2 stuff back in. I guess I need to go over there and check. That's crazy. Oh, of course, those are less weight. That's fun. Now, can I go ahead and place the V10? No, all my engines are messed up. It's gotta be this vehicle. Oh no. Engine place. And now it's gone. Snap. Okay. I'm kind of stuck, guys. So what? Alright, so I'm gonna take a break. Let me know what y'all think. So, this save, because it's so old, it might be causing issues since they've done so many iterations of this game since I created it. I do have the cheat codes that they gave to everybody. They were gonna keep them live until they, like, did the full release or something. So, like, I could start a new profile, right? Get past the grindy, like, beginning parts where you gotta go through all the missions. And then we could get it back to where we are now. We're at 610 rep and $123,000. I've already got like all the data I wanted to collect. You know, my end game was to have every single car, which we've got. One of my end games was to have the original engine in every single car, which we've basically done. We wanted to compare all the engines, which we're almost there. All we need to do really is compare the V10s. Okay, so what I'm going to do to finish this stream out, we're going to get a different car. We're going to put the engines we have in it so we can test them out. I'm going to have to rebuild the Stark engine from the ground up, unfortunately. And we're basically going to get the rest of these stats real quick. Get the rest of these stats we're trying to get. So, what's the only car? The Miata's the only car that doesn't have. I mean, you know what? I god, if I don't remember if this car is all level 2. Let me double check. Oh. It's not level 2, it's all level 1. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay. So, we're gonna go sell this, because, like, I have not done any suspension tuning on this car yet. Oh, let's not, I mean, this was just temporary until I got, like, the official one, right? Now, question is, alright, I want an easy engine, so let's just grab the Nexa. To do that, of course, we gotta take off the manifolds, transmission, all that stuff. Of course, and now this is bugged. Come on now. Yeah, I'm just encountering too many bugs, and I don't know if it's just because of my save or what. Can I even place, like... Yeah. Alright, so we get flywheel, exhaust manifold, transmission, clutch cover, and an intercooler. Most of that is done here. Alright. I don't know, I'm gonna hold on to that car. Maybe they'll patch it to where they fix the engine glitch. I don't know, we got drift tires on this, so like, yeah. It's so broken.
Not every part is legal, but every part is top-notch.
Alright, so we need a shopping list. Oh, look at that. They fixed this part, which is super nice.
Looking for something special? I've got parts every driver dreams of.
Also, I'm curious now. Let me see what other, like, tier 2 stuff is available.
Real power. Don't ask about the history of these parts.
So how come, like...
They're yours now. Don't ask where I got it. Just know it works like a charm. Not every part is
Let me
legal,
see what other
but
tier 2
every
parts
part
are
is
added
top-notch.
onto this. The differentials might be all new, so I might need to redo that part.
Looking for something special? I've got parts every
steering system now has tier 2. Is that it? Okay, that is all they've changed.
Sometimes the best parts have the darkest pasts. What you need is only for those who can handle real power.
Oh, and we need stuff for the Ecleon engine.
Got parts
Ecleon.
every driver dreams of. Not every part is legal, but every part is top-notch. Don't ask where I got it. Just know it works like a charm.
You know what? Excuse me. Let me buy the Stark engine stuff.
Back for more. You know that rush of seed, right? You know what I love about this job? The thrill of every day.
Unfortunately, this engine's a pain to put together. So that kind of sucks, but...
My market doesn't know borders, only profits.
I think that's it. This is what I get for putting grip tires on the front and grip tires on the back. Not that I'd ever drift a Dodge Viper. Not something I'd want to pay for. You know what, I think I'm going to go ahead and put up the upgraded nitrous in this as well. Need to put on the intercooler, correct? I think that's all it's missing. Oh wow, I've got all these. Look out. Alright. That's ready. Let's go ahead, do one more thing. Alright, this is the V10 hot chatter. Let's see how fast this thing can go now. So we keep running out of track. So far the V6 Ironheart's the fastest engine. No, this one's definitely gonna have a V, right? Has to. $292. So hot adder 292, and that is in the Nissan 350Z. Okay, so yeah, right now that V6 Ironheart Enduro 3 engine is the highest rated engine right now, but I still have the Ecleon test as well as the Stark Gen V10. Alright, let's go ahead and put the Ecleon engine in here. And then we'll build the Stark engine on the lift. And then we'll be ready to test those two. And then we'll have our final... Although... I was about to say, let me see what the differential says. I didn't buy the covers for that engine just yet. Does this have the turbo on it? Oh, maybe this one didn't have a turbo? Maybe this thing doesn't have a turbo on it. I think I figured that out and I said, yeah, that's why I'd never run it. I mean, we'll go swing. Come on now. Open up, garage. We'll go swing by the black market just to double check, but I don't think this one has turbo parts. Or supercharger parts.
Not every part is legal, but every part is top-notch. Don't ask where I got it.
Okay, yep, doesn't have turbo. Okay, so this is probably gonna be the slowest engine then. There ain't no way. There ain't no way! I feel like something may have changed with all the engines. I guess I need to test all these again. We're up to 292 again. Same as the Hot Chatter V10 with the Pro Charger. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. I'm thinking about Does the differential do anything besides... have different masses, that's it? I gotta see this. Hold up. Dude, that's so bad. That's such a big difference. Holy cow. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, well, that's... Oh, nope, we gotta check the last engine. Let's build this V10, test it, call it a day. Apparently we lost our other Stark engine. This thing's so expensive too. Alternator, balancer, balancer shaft, compressor pipe. We'll grab the cylinder head covers, balancer shaft, cover left, cover right. We should have the manifolds, fuel system, guide rail. I think we've got the ignition system, we've got the intake. We'll need the nitrous injector, oil filter, oil pan, oil pump, power steering pump. I think we got the rod caps. starter. We got throttle body timing covers, timing system, water pump, chain, drive belt. This engine, man, this engine's gonna be the death of me. I think we've got a compressor then. Whoops. What's up, buddy? And it was pretty good. The fireworks were good on the lake. Did a little bit of swimming. Ended up streaming for just a little bit. They put out a drift update, so I was checking that out. So I checked that out at the beginning. I'm actually getting ready to finish up, though. I just want to finish this engine. I found a bug. This N50 BMW M4 is... My engines are disappearing when I put it in it, so... I've lost 3 engines to the score, which is unfortunate. But yeah, my 4th wasn't too bad. What about yours? I hear ya. Yeah, so I might start a new save. I don't know. I don't know if like part of the issues I'm having are just due to the fact that this is an old save that I keep running back to. Which, like, with AAA titles, it's never an issue, but with these kind of one-offs, or smaller development teams, it can be a little bit of a challenge, with updates. Nice. Okay, I think we're going to eat some smoked chicken and baked potatoes later tonight with Natalie's family. We went to brunch this morning at the social house. It was pretty good. Alright, I need to try to get under here if I can. Oh, come on now. Here we go. It's like I gotta get under here so I can get that put in. Now that that's put in, hopefully. Get in here and add these. This is a little tricky right here. Tell you what. And there's still one more set I gotta get to. There we go. Should've put these on earlier. Nice. Yeah, we did a shrimp bowl yesterday for the 4th, so. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this engine in our 350, because that's the car we've been testing things with. You know what? No. Just out of curiosity. Like, I know the engines are specific, they're not tied to the cars, so I'm gonna put that engine in this guy, I think. And just make sure. Yeah, we're gonna take all this off though to get this out, which kind of is unfortunate. Oh, no we won't. Or will we? Yeah, we will. Take all this off, unfortunately. There's the turbo manifold we need to get rid of. Cool. And now we got the transmission off. Get started off first. Find it weird. There's no way a flat 6 with no turbo or supercharger or procharger is gonna be able to keep up with these other engines that have turbos and stuff on them. It's because I didn't take off lift. Oh no. There we go. Start gen V10 and let's see if we can get the manifolds on. Yeah, I'm finding out like the V6 Ironheart and Turbo 3 engine might be the best engine in this game currently. Which is crazy to me that a V6 is gonna outbeat these like V10s and V8s, you know? I mean, like, yes, any engine can like produce a lot of horsepower like IRL, but like in a game, I don't know, I just find it interesting the way it's put together. And then you know what else I could do? Is change this mid-pipe in this thing, huh? Yep. Because I'm going to need the dual exhaust mid-pipe. Shopping list. Dual exhaust. Alright. So, another engine down. Oh, nope, I forgot the intercooler. I always forget this thing. Excuse me. Okay, let's go check out this Stark engine. This last engine, the only one I haven't tested. Oh, let's not hit the Viper on the way out. Can't drive the Viper right now, unfortunately. I'm gonna turn this green neon off because it's a little too vibrant. It's fine. Alright, let's see what this V10 can do. Do I have drift tires on here? No, I just got regular tires on here. $253. Whoops! Didn't see that car. Oh no, we're gonna test again, but right now it looks like it might be 253. Alright, so just looking at this. Apparently the Ecleon H6 and the the Hot Chatter V10 can do 182 miles per hour. The little V6 Ironheart can do 192 miles per hour. And then the next closest is 157 in this V10. I should have put a bigger can of nitrous in this thing first. Now, there is that ECU stand in that other garage that I don't know what it's for, so maybe that's how you tune it to do more. Look it up to like nope, this thing's still going at 168. Still gaining speed. 170, or 270, okay, 270 it looks like. Whoops. 270, I ran out of track. So like that's closer in line with the others. It seems like the Titan Power Core might be the weakest engine in the game. Like the inline 6. Nope. The Quantum V8, the carbureted engine. Still weak, but even the like inline 4 is still 141 miles per hour. Like, okay, so there we go. If I sort these by top speed, yep. The V6 Ironheart, followed by the Ecleon H6 and a Hot Chatter V10, followed by the Stark Gen V10, the 5-liter V8, the 2-liter inline 4, the inline 6, and last but not least, the carbureted V8 Infinity engine. Okay, well, very interesting findings there. Was not expecting that at all. I'm still gonna think about possibly doing a new save since I'm starting to see a bunch of new glitches in the game. But I don't want to get rid of this save, I want to keep this one. But I've got 2 other empty files that I can get rid of. And I can probably erase my initial save that I ever did with this game. Because that one I'm pretty sure is gone. I mean, like I said, we've basically done what we set out to do. We got one of every car. We got the correct engine in every single car. We tested out all the top speeds. I mean, the only thing left to do, really, is just wait for more updates. And maybe do some racing. And figure out what that ECU is. So, I think I'm gonna start doing some stuff off camera with this series now. I mean, like getting 838 prestige is just gonna be a grind. Doing boring missions over and over again. Especially if I start a new save, that's also gonna be a grind. So I think we've done enough on-camera stuff for this series, and we might be bringing this series to a close until they do more updates. I mean, the devs are super active. Like I said, they've done 2 updates this week alone. So I think it's time to start a new game. We're not going to do that today, of course, but I will share this Excel sheet with you guys if you're interested in this game. You can do your own testing. I'll probably do a video. I'll probably start doing videos with this game instead of doing live streams. But yeah, so I guess we gotta decide, are we gonna go Drive Beyond Horizons next? Or are we gonna do Car Street X? One of those 2 games are gonna be next. Anyways, guys, I love you so much. I want to thank you for tuning into the stream. But it's time for me to call it a day. So we'll see y'all next time. It's Dark Skywolf, and I'm signing off. Make sure, if you are interested in design games, check out my House Flipper 2 series. Short videos ranging from 15 to maybe 35-40 minutes. So if you like those kind of games, check out that series over on the channel. But that's gonna do it, guys. We'll see y'all next time. Have a great weekend.